Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm Oshrik Fox, and once again, thanks to the amazing app that is Quid, we have our first potential look at Steven Universe Season 6, which gives us a better idea at a potential time skip, if Steven will physically age up. This information stems from Tumblr user Bismuth, who made a post drawing attention to Quid's brand new header and splash screen for Steven Universe, one that features the Crystal Gems post Change Your Mind. And this is actually pretty major for a variety of reasons. Quid gets all of their assets directly from Cartoon Network, meaning all of the Steven Universe art that serves as stickers on the app are official renders taken from model sheets and stock art used for merchandising. This new image likely falls into the last of the three. Keep in mind, it's not a common occurrence for Cartoon Network to update their assets, particularly after a brand new episode of a show. For example, after Amethyst reformed, we did not see any merchandise or stock images reflect such a change until the following year. Thus, it's hard to believe these stock images were just meant for Change Your Mind, especially when you consider Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl didn't reform until the second act of the episode. None of their new forms were used in the episode's advertising. I also don't believe this was made just for Quid, as each and every stock image made costs money. They wouldn't throw out however much it costs to produce this image just to go on one singular app. Bottom line, this stock image is reflective of the series' future. Beyond Change Your Mind, when Steven Universe returns, these are the designs our core heroes will don. This is our first look at Season 6. Even if it doesn't provide much information at face value, it indirectly addresses the idea of a time skip, and that unfortunately, it appears as if Steven may remain the same age. While this isn't final, I'm not sure if the Crewniverse and by extension Cartoon Network would age up Steven only to produce stock art that wouldn't have that long of a lifespan. This is not one of those pieces of art that brings multiple renders together to create one big picture. This seemed to be illustrated as one whole image, considering the gems are all huddled up together, Amethyst resting her shoulder on top of Steven. If these were separate stock images, and in theory, they swapped out Steven for an older look, Amethyst's stock image may no longer line up. Make no mistake, this is a new render of Steven as well. I don't think I've seen any other similar stock images of the character. It doesn't make financial sense to create this stock image if it was going to have that much of a shelf life. Creating merchandise and putting it out into stores is a very long process. So let's say new episodes came sooner than we expected. If we did have a time skip and Steven appeared to be a little bit older, there's a chance new merchandise would reflect this Steven, and thus clash with what's going on in the show proper. Similar to how many lines of collectibles featured Amethyst's second regeneration, despite the show featuring her third regeneration at the time of release. Stranger things could always happen. Again, this doesn't deconfirm a time skip, but it very much minimizes those chances. On the bright side, this does mean Steven Universe is fresh in Cartoon Network's mind. With these stock images already beginning to bleed out into the open, the network does seem to be gearing up for the show's eventual return, getting the franchise's branding ready to reflect all of the gems' new forms. I do believe Cartoon Network's upfront is this month, as I stated before. Going off of last year, it would be in early March. And as stated before, it more than likely will feature brand new information on when Steven Universe will return and what the network's game plan is for the future. No matter what Steven we have, I'm ready for brand new adventures in Beach City and in outer space. I am very much hoping that we get new episodes before the movie, but we'll just have to wait and see. However, what are all your thoughts around this? Are you disappointed it's looking like we may not get a time skip, at least not right away? Or are you content with Steven remaining a kid, that his looks don't have to change just yet? I've said it before, but the best way to ensure Steven does age up would be for the show to rebrand as something else entirely, similar to how there's Ben 10 and Ben 10 Alien Force. Steven is this show's mascot for all intents and purposes, so aging him up and making him look drastically different would be a gamble on the network's end. However, drop your thoughts in the comments below or tweet them at Roundtable Vids, and for my own hot takes you can find me at Oshrik Fox. We're also on Instagram. Help the Roundtable grow by either becoming a member of this channel or supporting us on Patreon. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please throw it a like and subscribe to the Roundtable so you never miss any great cartoon content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. Oshrik Fox, out.